So if you have any laptop which doesn't works on Windows on at least an average speed, then you might consider installing this Chrome OS Flex, which replaces and works instead of Windows working on your laptop. And besides that, it also wipes out all of the data, which is the documents and files which is in the Windows. So be sure that your laptop is backed up with all the documents and files which are important to you, because the software will wipe down everything. Two things about Chrome OS Flex. One, you can actually run it live off a USB stick, which is something I'll be doing in another video. Or two, you can install it directly into your system's drive, which is something I will be doing in this video. This method will wipe out Windows from your system and install Chrome OS Flex instead. Now at this point, the next step is to prepare a USB flash drive which is installed with Chrome OS Flex. For that, you have to go into the link of Chromebook recovery utility, which is given in the description right below. So from this point, you have to open your Google Chrome and type Chromebook recovery utility, and then you have to click the first link which appears, which reads Chromebook recovery utility again. So you have to go into it, and as you can see on my screen, there is this phase of the step in which there is the Chromebook recovery utility, and beside that there is an option which is add to Chrome option. So you have to go and straight away hit that option, then click add extension, which will download the extension into your laptop. Then from this point, what I will do is go into my extension icon right up here. Then you have to click that. You'll see this pop-up right here, which is the list of the extensions which you have already downloaded. You may have a list of that, but I have just only two. So after that, I'll click on to Chromebook recovery utility. You will need an 8GB or larger USB flash drive or SD card that you don't mind erasing. So in this, I'll recommend to use a USB and not an SD card, which is minimum of 8GB storage to install this Chromebook utility into your inserted USB right now. So go ahead and click the get started option to go further. Then it says identify your Chromebook and enter the model number of the Chromebook to recover. So below that, you will have an option. When you click on that option, you will find two more further options. So you have to click on select a manufacturer and scroll down until you find Chrome OS Flex. This is what we have to install, so obviously we'll click onto that. Select a product. So in that, you will find Chrome OS Flex developer unstable. As this software is newly launched, so it is termed as developer unstable, and hit on the continue button after choosing both of the options. Then after that, you'll have this preface to enter your USB flash drive or SD card. So in this, you'll be able to see all the flash drives which is currently connected to your laptop, and on the below option I have just only one USB, so I'll go ahead and select that and remove all the important files and documents which is in the flash drive which you are choosing to install Chrome OS Flex, and make it empty so that you'll be able to install this kind of software. As you can see on my screen, there is another prompt which says to remove all the files after I clicked continue. So now we are all ready to download this thing. So let's go ahead and click the continue option. So I'm gonna fast forward all this download stuff and say you an estimation on how much long it takes. So guys, as you can see on my screen, the recovery media is ready and the USB is ready for the installation of Chrome OS Flex, and we have got something from Microsoft. It says to format the USB. At this point, you don't have to format the USB because Microsoft is not able to understand what is in the USB flash drive. So you just have to go and hit cancel. So now we are on the success dialog box in which it says your recovery media is ready and some instructions to delete all the installed files. So at this point, we'll take this Chrome OS Flex installed USB to the laptop which we want to revive. So let's see you on the other side. So I got my laptop, which is down from a long time, in front of me, as you can see on the screen, and I have my USB, which is installed with Chrome OS Flex installer inserted into the laptop. So now at this point, what I'm gonna do is turn on the laptop while holding the boot key. So there are many ways and many different boot keys for different laptops. So I will have a list of boot keys for different laptops and commonly used brands of laptops in my description right below. So now I'm gonna go ahead and perform the boot key combination, and as you can see, I'm pressing the power button and the volume down key until I reach this. So for me, this is the preface, and for you it will be different according to your laptop. So as we do that, we will be able to boot and get access right into the USB which is plugged in, and get into the Chrome OS Flex installer's preface. And now we can see Chrome OS on our screens, and now we'll get into the Welcome to Cloud Ready 2.0 page, which is the start of the procedure. So we'll go and click Get Started. Now we'll get two options further, which is the Install Cloud Ready 2.0, which is basically the Chrome OS Flex, and the second option is Try It First, which is running the USB or USB stick live. So as I've said, I will do another video on that. So for instance, I'm gonna click on Install Cloud Ready 2.0, make sure it's clicked, and click on Next. And now we have this preface in which the system gives a warning about the documents and files which will be deleted further if you install this Cloud Ready 2.0. So again, have a backup for your files, and then we are good for clicking Install Cloud Ready 2.0. And again, install Cloud Ready 2.0 and erase hard drive, which says the documents and files will be deleted and Google will not be responsible. So now it will go on and install itself. So I'm going to speed this up, and however, I'll give you an estimation on how much time it took. Now as you can see on my screen, it says installation complete. So it will take up to 20 minutes, but for me it just took less than 2 minutes, and it says that your PC or Windows, whatever it is, will shut down in 42 seconds. So I'm gonna go and manually shut down by myself. After I do that, then you have to manually open the laptop again. You don't have to double click or go into some boot keys or go into some boot menus. You just have to power on as normal, which will carry on with the installation process. And as you can see, the Chrome OS has again started, and you will see some dialog box which says, do you want to activate Chromebook? So I'm not gonna do. If you want, you can do it. And then it's just asking for connection of any network via Wi-Fi. So I'm gonna blur the screen and connect to my network. After that, you will be able to see Google Terms of Services. You can stop down and just read it and make sure that the blue box is ticked. So I'm going through this as soon as possible, so I'm not reading any of those and clicking the next button. So further, it will ask for who's using the Chrome device, and we'll get two options, which is you and a child. And if it's really a child using this device, then you must go for a child, that the Chrome will filter things for that child. So for me it is you, so I'll make sure that it's clicked and click on next. So now at this point, it will ask for us to log in into our Google ID, and after that it will ask to sync your Chrome device if you want it or no. So I always do that, so I'll make sure it is ticked and I'll go for next. So now it's gonna give you information about the Cloud Ready 2.0 hardware, data collection and more. So I'm gonna leave all the boxes ticked as far as the request is made by Google. So I'm gonna just go and hit on accept and continue. And further, it's gonna ask whether you want Google Assistant or not. So I'm not much into it, so I'm gonna say no thanks. So now from here, I will say no thanks, because it's just saying how do you want to address your Google Assistant, for example like hey Google or so. So I'm gonna just say no thanks, and then we are on to the last step, and it says you are all set. So right away and click get started. So now we are here with the Chrome OS Flex on the Surface 2 laptop. Now we can go through the apps which it has in itself. I have been using this software before making this video, and I must say that it is brilliant and very snappy onto the system. And now we have the settings open in the device storage for us. As you can see on the screen, I have 102 gigabytes still available, so it doesn't take much of the SSD in the device. Below that we have got themes, and very colorful and great themes, a variety of options. And below that again we have got apps, the main apps. As you can see on the screen, there are many familiar apps and tons of apps, which is really great. And then we have got games, a kind of mobile games or so. We have got these tons of games right here. So I guess this must be enough for just giving it a taste of this software, which is newly launched by the Google Chrome, and it is very snappy and fast on this Surface 2 laptop. And further, to be clear, all the websites and the links which are being provided in the description are absolutely safe. And lastly, summarizing, this Chrome OS Flex is really great and working really good on this old Surface 2 laptop. So I hope that you like this video and hope this tutorial was useful, and if you do so, hit a thumbs up and please subscribe to our channel to support our channel and get these types of videos more. Until then, we'll see you in the next video.